Hi everyone, Alexa here from the blog theduvallhomestead.com, and today I'm going to share with you a Christmas homestead tour. Last week I talked about our huge living room makeover where we installed shiplap on these walls and also the frame TV. Well, a little update, we're loving it. I can't tell you how many times my husband and I have looked at each other and said, I wish we would have done this sooner. Since I've posted about the frame TV a week ago, I've had several people ask me, do you like the frame TV? Was it worth it? And every single time I say 1000% yes, and I just wish we would have done it sooner. So there you go. Anyway, to start with the Christmas decor tour, I'll show you some more touches I added, such as the twinkling lights on the mantle. Oh, and also say that these floral arrangements that I showed in the last video have held up perfectly. If you missed that video, basically I just put some stems in a foam block, flower block. I just add water every couple of days and they are just as beautiful after a few weeks. This is a great way to preserve your greenery as opposed to having something that's going to die after a week. This is probably my new favorite way to show flowers or greenery, and I'll do this from now on since it keeps them so fresh. In the hutch, I kept it really simple. I haven't bought a single thing for this hutch yet. This is all stuff I already owned and needed a place to keep it. So I decorated with some beautiful dishes, vases, cream holders, gravy pots, Christmas plates. And then I did some festive Christmas village houses, some vintage bells that I thrifted in the last couple of years, and these tiny mini Christmas trees that are just so sweet. We had an unusually dark and rainy past week or so with some flooding and just a lot of rain, which in the Pacific Northwest, we are no strangers to that. But as someone who loves the long summer days, the barefoot walks on the grass, the cool jumps in the lake, the rainy weather can present some challenges. What do we do all day? Can we still take a walk and enjoy it? But the answer is yes, absolutely. You just have to learn how. Obviously, we can't go boating or swimming or hiking, but let's break open those puzzles we've been storing away for so many months. And how about the new antique stamps with the ink pad set I thrifted a few weeks ago? What about board games? All of these indoor activities have been keeping us entertained in the storm. And of course, decorating. I had a really cozy day last week, and I'll tell you why. Basically, the long story short is that my car needs to be replaced, So we're looking at buying a new one. So my husband has been going to look at cars, and the other day he decided to take Allison, our toddler, with him, which left me alone with our baby. Well, the baby decided to take an extra long nap. Again, another perk of the dark weather. So I had some time to myself. I cooked up some tomato soup, lit a candle, and got to work on adding some touches I've been wanting to add for a while. I've been holding on to these picture frames for a while and haven't put pictures in them until now. These are some of my favorite pictures from this year from a couple of different photo shoots we did. I know placing photos in your kitchen shelving is not conventional, but it's where I spend most of my time, so I love seeing them there. Final touch in the kitchen was new oven mitts. I realized I've actually never bought oven mitts. For the past 15 years or so, I've used my mom's old oven mitts, which is actually pretty amazing that they held up that long, but they finally just ripped, so I decided to get the ones from Ballerina Farm because I love the white creamy color. And for the season, I found this fun nutcracker oven mitt as well to go with them. I'm using up the last of my sourdough bread here. Sourdough bread with butter on top and hot tomato soup was a very cozy and comforting meal. I also sauteed some chicken to go on the side with this. In the entry hallway, I wanted to just add a touch of Christmas. I seem to always neglect this area, so I was really trying to pay some attention to it this time. I hung up these handmade grain sack stockings I got from an antique fair a few weeks ago over the mirror, and then I added some photos on the wall to add a pop of brown. I love mostly light and bright in our home, but the pops of brown give everything texture and warmth, which I also love. On the chair, I added our vintage ice skates, one of my favorite decorations we own, and I see my daughter place a star banner on top of the chair as well. I figured a basket would be helpful at this time of year to hold kids' jackets, mittens, etc., as these items get lost so easily if they don't have a spot. Well, thank you for coming into our home and just seeing how we tidy everything up for Christmas and create a cozy space. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and you spend time with your family enjoying Christmas cookies. I hope you make some pie. Maybe you'll have a snowy cold walk. It is time to embrace the season of staying indoors, close together as a family, maybe watching some good movies, because before you know it, we'll be outside all day again. For those who have been following all year long, thank you so much for watching. I love reading your comments. I love sharing the recipes on this channel, our home decor, as I put a lot of effort into each video each week. I appreciate you becoming my audience. I will see you in the new year. Thank you so much for stopping by our homestead.